Welcome to Wheeler's Garage and Model Shop. It's Friday afternoon and we have a new car in the shop today. A Porsche 911 Carrera 3.2 Targa. Made in Germany. It's a Reval kit. Skill level 4. Take a look at what we have in the box here. We've got some clear parts, lenses for lights, tail lights, head, front windshields, rear windshield. There's the body. I do like doing convertibles. Gives you an opportunity to really do a job on the interior. There's some more body parts. Got a vented trunk lid, some wheels. Here's the chassis and seat backs. Looks like the engine housing. Now I looked ahead in the kit and it said to paint this chassis red, which I never heard of such a thing. So I actually did some videos, watched some videos of them building Porsches in the factory, and they do not paint them red. Interior parts. Looks like we got choice between two different seats. They both look nice. And I was unaware that these Porsches had rear seats, but it looks like it's got a somewhat of a rear seat there. And we have right and left-handed dashboards. They look like they should be able to detail up pretty nice also. We have the floor pan there, door panels. They're quite detailed. When I opened this, you can see this is bent. When I opened this was stuffed in a bag. It was basically too small for it, so they just bent the parts. So hopefully nothing's warped when we go to put it together. And that's it for the parts. So now, the first thing I like to do when I'm building models is to get these things separated into different colors of paint that they will take. Here's the instruction manual. And now, manuals on model cars differ from manufacturer of the model cars and the year they were put out. These newer Reval kits have your parts in color, or they're colored so you know what to paint them, what to detail them, which is sweet. Saves a lot of research time. But there we go, there's the red chassis, which is wrong. The chassis came out of the factory, some sort of a weird beige that sort of had a greenish tint to it. And then prior to leaving the factory, it was undercoated, which is black. So, yeah, that's not right. Might look good, but in my consciousness, I can't paint it red. Looks like the engine only has like 7 parts. No distributor neither, so I guess I won't be putting spark plug wires on this thing. This is my first German car build. So let's get started. Oh, add a few more parts in here. Got some nice looking tires. Oh, there goes one. Huh. Nice looking tires. And looks like the rear seat. Looks like it might even pivot up. We'll see. Okay, I like to take advantage of this stuff being on the sprue. So I'm going to pick a spot that's going to hold this. So there, you see how I left it on the sprue so that I got something to hold on to. Okay. Probably want to get these points where it was attached filed off now. That's the reason I do that, cutting them off like that and prepping this up. So if you go ahead and leave that on the sprue and paint it, and you got all them contact points that you got to touch up later on, if you cut it entirely off the sprue, then you got to figure out a way to hold the thing. But do this, I recommend it. And you'll see when my spray booth that I can hang that up after I paint it too. So one down, that's our black pile. We'll just continue with everything we know that is going to be black. Okay, we know these are going to be black. Okay, see, it doesn't need both them connection points, so we'll take one of them off. You'll notice I have a little garbage box here. I empty it out before I start the build, and I throw all these scrap pieces in there. Now the reason I empty it out after every build is sometimes there's little pieces that you miss, and you find yourself, I've had to go back and look at my trash, and I have found the distributor that was missing. Now see, this is an alligator clip on a bamboo skewer, and with this you can paint, hold on to it and paint it without getting paint all over yourself. So again, that'll go in the black pile. Let's see. Let's take it from... It's a left-handed dashboard. Okay, now like parts like this, I will glue them together prior to painting because it's not so handy painting painted parts onto painted parts. You get a much better adhesion. When the parts are clean and you're doing white plastic on white plastic. Yeah, that's how they go on there. And I use the old-fashioned glue. I've used it so much that I can basically, I don't have a problem with it. That might fall off. In fact, it probably will. It's got a nice spot on the bottom there where you can attach it. I will continue.